Hi, it's Kim from Sparkling Soul Yoga. Thanks so much for joining me for your practice today. Welcome to a 20-minute, all-rounded, well-rounded flow of thoughts. How are you feeling today? Take a moment maybe to ask yourself that question. Check in if you're not sure how you're feeling and it feels comfortable in your space. Maybe close down your eyes. Maybe take your hands and just gently rub them up and down your thighs. Taking this time to connect to your body, to this moment. You might like to take a breath in through the nose. Sigh it out your mouth. Take a moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being, and letting go of any expectations you may have for this practice, for yourself. And just know that in this moment, this is exactly where you're meant to be. On your next inhale, take those arms around and up towards the sky. Fingertips eventually tuck, drawing or touch, draw that chest towards those hands. Maybe gaze is towards the sky. Take another breath in. Exhale, float those hands down to the earth. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing hands to your shins. Draw your chest forward, seated cat and cow, keeping those elbows in towards your body. And then exhale, rounding your spine, chin draws towards your chest. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Coming all the way back into an upright position, taking those legs out long in front of you, tapping out your legs. If you've practiced with me before, you know that this is one of my favorite things to do. It sort of combines movement, tapping, everything else, activating or getting out of our heads and into our body. Drawing those toes back towards your face. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, folding forward. Walking yourself back up, taking that left foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, folding forward. Walking yourself back up, turning to face your bent leg. And either staying here or pressing into left hand and left knee, lifting your hips up. Lowering yourself all the way down to the ground, to the other side, taking your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, folding forward. Walking yourself all the way back up, turning to face your bent leg. Staying here or pressing into right hand and right knee, lifting your hips up. Coming all the way back down to the ground. Taking the soles of your feet together, interlace your fingers, give yourself a toe hug. Draw your heart space forward. Bringing yourself all the way back up, drawing those legs together, wrapping your arms around your legs. Say, I love you. Say, I'm proud of you. Then gently releasing those legs, making your way into tabletop pose. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Bringing big toes together, sit your hips back towards your heels, take those knees out wide, maybe to the edges of your mat, settling into your child's pose, arms out in front of you, forehead towards your mat. Take a breath in. Side out. Knowing that child's pose is a pose that you can return to at any stage throughout the practice. If any of the poses that I suggest don't feel right in your body today, or any other restorative pose that works best, walking your hands over to your left, getting a stretch through the right hand side of your body. Walking your hands through center and over to the other side. Walking your hands back through to center. Drawing yourself up into tabletop pose, tucking your toes, lifting your hips up, downward facing dog. Maybe it's a short downward facing dog. Maybe your feet are wide like mine are. My heels are on the ground at the moment. Knees are bent, elbows are bent, or arms are bent at the elbows. Take a breath in. Side out. Maybe bending one leg and then the other. Or maybe just enjoying the stillness, always knowing that you have the option of placing your forearms down on the mat if this doesn't feel kind to your wrists. Or having your knees down on the mat if this just doesn't work in the first place, or any time, maybe ever. And something to make you giggle. This is meant to be a resting pose. So I think I've been practicing yoga for about 30 years now. I'm not entirely sure it's a resting pose. I do know that I sometimes during practices, I do love just being here in this moment. It's very much a presence pose, as in fingertips into the earth. Rare that you can drift away when there is energy drawing up from the earth through your fingers and arms, activating your upper back. And then imagine directing your energy out through the heels. But it's a pose that I'm learning to find comfort in. And that comes from practice. Inhale, taking your left leg to sky. Exhale, draw that knee in towards your chest. pushing the ground away, drawing that knee up in towards your chest. Pausing here for a moment and then extending that leg back up. And again, drawing that knee in towards your chest. Extending that back leg all the way to the sky. One more time, drawing that knee in towards your chest. And then extending that leg to the sky, creating space, length. And then place that left foot next to your right. You're in downward facing dog. Bringing those knees down to your mat, untuck your toes, give your arms a little break, coming in to child's pose, maybe making a pillow for your forehead with your hands. Take a breath. Sigh it out. Not everything has to be hard all the time. Not all things require maximum amounts of effort to get out what you need to. Taking those arms out in front of you, drawing yourself up through tabletop, lifting your hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch that right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw that right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, extend that right leg to sky. Exhale, draw that knee in towards your chest. One more time. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right leg to sky. And then right foot meets your left. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Bringing those knees down once again wide. Arms out in front of you, stretching, pressing those fingertips into the earth. Hips towards your heels, creating length in your back. And then taking your left arm underneath your right, so your left shoulder and temple come onto the earth. Right arm is still out in front of you, or you may like to take that right arm behind your back for a bind. Right arm comes back down, and then switching sides, taking that left arm out in front. Right arm comes underneath your body, and either leaving your left hand where it is or taking that the left hand behind you. Taking that left hand back out in front, taking your right arm out in front, drawing yourself up into tabletop pose, and then making your way onto your bottom. Drawing those knees in towards your chest, arms out in front of you, slowly making your way down onto your back, drawing your knees in towards your chest, maybe rocking gently from side to side. And then extending that right leg long, keeping your left knee in towards your chest. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale, extend left leg long, arms above your head. Exhale, drawing both knees in towards your chest. And then extending your left leg long, keeping your right knee in. Inhale, extend right leg long, arms above your head. Exhale, drawing both knees in towards your chest. And then placing your feet as wide as your mat, knees come together, you're in constructive rest. You might like to take your arms out in a cactus shape, just opening up your chest and your throat, collarbones. And then taking those feet together, letting your knees fall out wide, coming into reclined butterfly pose. Drawing those knees together, drawing your knees in towards your chest, and then extending your right leg long. Take your left knee across your body for a twist. Left arm out in line with your shoulder. Right hand rests on the outside of your left knee or thigh. Coming back through to center, extending arms and legs long. Drawing your right knee in towards your chest and then taking that right knee across the body for a twist. Coming all the way back through to center, drawing your knees in towards your chest and extending your legs and arms long, coming into star pose. Take a breath. Sigh it out. Drawing your knees in towards your chest and then making your way up into a seated position. Coming back to the beginning, coming back to where we started. Taking those hands maybe at heart center or maybe back onto your knees. Maybe rubbing your hands against your thighs once again. Maybe noticing if you feel any different. And maybe not. Sometimes we're so disconnected from our bodies that we have difficulty knowing or understanding, sometimes certainly trusting our feelings. But just know that the magic of yoga is weaving its way through you. Knowing that today, concentrating on your breath, concentrating on being present, moving your body in a kind and nourishing way has ripple effects, not only for yourself, but for the people that you surround yourself with and your community and the world in general. So take a moment in gratitude for yourself. Take a moment in gratitude for your body and what it allowed you to do. Take a collective inhale. Take a collective exhale, knowing you are not traveling on this journey alone. Until I see you again, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart, from my heart to yours. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining me today. Take care. I will see you again soon. Bye.